Oh, so hold on. I'm getting my chats, like my windows all set up. And let's go ahead and cover why we are looking at these stocks and what is the best one to watch. ZIVO is up 117% on during pre-market from close. Now, there's no news behind it. Absolutely no news. So that's the first signal that we need to watch. Like, we don't want to be in that. But then we have EDSA. Positive results from COVID-19 treatment. So they have an actual reason to be moving up and gapping up 47%. So we are having decreasing volume on this pullback. So I am looking for a bounce, maybe off $8, and then maybe we can see room back up to 8 or 980. So let's go ahead and look at our what happens to the stock after it gaps up. Gaps up, gives everything back. Gaps up, gives everything back. Okay, so this is something we got to watch out for. Gaps up, runs, gives everything back. Gaps up, runs. I'm really not. That question's really broad for me just to answer it flat, but basically, you can buy part of a company if the company does well and more people think that if there are more buyers than sellers, the market will go up. If there are more sellers, the market will go down. Hello there, how are you? That's basic what it is. Now you can do fundamental trading or fundamental investing, or you can trade using technical analysis and fundamentals. What do you think of GM? Let's look at GM right now. Guys, if you want to see my screen, go over to the YouTube. We can trade together. Links in bio. Whoa. What the? So GM. General Motors. Let's see what happens. So we did have a double bottom. I like to see that. Now I want to see us kind of. I want to see us. Oh, let me turn Josh's thing down. For GM, I do want to see it crack 52. Crack 52, we're coming up to 54 with not much resistance. And really the big resistance is probably that $56, $57 level. And then if we can crack that, we're really just moving up to 60. But if we do not crack that, I mean, I don't think we are because we had a nice double bottom. I want to see a higher low here. I don't want to see it break 50. Breaks 50, then I'm not. It's still like it's not a huge problem, but realistically, we cannot let it break 47. If it breaks 47, we're coming down to probably 42, maybe even 40. God, I need new fucking contacts. It's hard for me to see my screen. So yeah, it looks like we're kind of pumping for ZIVO if you're on YouTube. What I'm actually seeing from this, let me lower this even more, is that buyers are pumping it, but then they're immediately getting out. They're not looking for the long-term move. So I'm thinking you got to be careful here. You got to be extremely careful because this is going to rip to the upside or rip to the downside, either one. Thank you for the... I could not find it. On YouTube, it's not a link. You just click that little YouTube icon on my... It might be an Instagram icon. I don't know. I don't even know why if I have my Instagram linked or not, but it's right next to message to the right. Or just look up Stock Talk Trades on YouTube. Guys, if you guys could give me some likes, TikTok pushes the stream more, and I'd really appreciate it. I mean, let's go ahead and check our scanners. Really, nothing else has popped up. I mean, these are what's getting the market's attention. These are what getting traders' attention. Found it. Awesome. Thank you, man. How you doing? How you doing today? Let's make some money together. Make some money together. Again. I mean, really, we were looking for the break of this downtrend. I was looking for the double bottom. You know, I don't really like to see these two. And good. Yep, let's roll. That's what I'm talking about, man. Let's get it. So really what I would like to see for the crow's view, really to see a nice reversal. We want to see this kind of candle happen a couple times with high volume every time. And that's indicating to me that there's a buying climax. And when there's a buying climax, it means you're taking it higher. But since I don't see that, we had, very light volume, increase in volume, and then same volume on a smaller spread. That would have been the first indication that you wouldn't get out. Because we have this increasing volume, smaller spread, this is telling me that, now there's sellers into the market. So that's when you would have got out, avoiding this loss. It's called stopping volume. Nice double bottom, decreasing volume. See, volume is crazy. I think we're going to continue to come down. I don't really see much room for ZIVO. It just doesn't see I don't see the potential for it right now. And again, that could change once more data kind of shows up and once we start doing more in-depth on really just what's going on. EDSA really breaking the downtrend now, increasing volume, but we have about the same spread. So that's telling me to get out if you're in. Yep, exactly. There it is, just dumped 2% right before I said it, because that's stopping volume. And that's the power of volume price analysis. And you guys can see how I do that. Just head over to the YouTube. Head over to YouTube. I'm gonna try to get 5 viewers today on YouTube. That's my goal. I've never had 5 viewers on a live stream on YouTube. YouTube's really hard to grow on. YouTube's really hard to grow on, especially when you're trying to teach people and not just entertain them. When you teach people, people don't like. It's hard. It's really hard to get an audience when you're trying to teach people. Is it safe? XELA for swing. Are you going to short it or are you going to go long? Wow, that is disgusting. That not the stock, but my support and resistance. It's just absolutely god awful. For a swing right now, I don't see much for a swing. We might have a slight double bottom, but not enough for me to confirm and actually make a trade off of it. If you're looking to swing, let's go ahead and look at our volume. So we have increasing volume, smaller spreads. Right now, I would not wait. I would wait to enter for a swing. We have a double. I want to see a nice pull up to maybe around 230, and then see a double bottom and not break that previous low of around I don't want to break $2. And then a break in the downtrend that can push us up to 260 and then up to $3. So it really depends within the next few days or week to actually enter the trade. Good morning. How are you? Short. You're looking to short it? I would be looking for the opposite here. I mean, unless you see the break of 2, then yeah, you can short it. We have room down to 150. So we have to fill that gap at 150. If we break 2, I think we have room down to 150. So yeah. Any stocks for today? We have ZIVO, EDSA, VSTM. Now, if you want to get that list again and more lists as my scanner allows me to look for more stocks, go ahead and head over to the YouTube. You can see my screen. We buying the dip on what? I'm not buying the dip right now on anything. Just kind of sitting back, waiting to see how the market reacts. And there we go. There was we haven't broke yet, but I think we're making lower highs. So, or we're gonna see a double bottom and break up to 644. But ZIVO, EDSA, VSTM. So right now, there's really nothing crazy to watch. We have decreasing volume with the break of the downtrend. I do like this. We had a retest, and now we could see a slight inverse head and shoulders pattern. And then if we go ahead and look at that, we have. I think we have room back up for EDSA, back up to 950. So I do like this, but I'm still gonna just sit on my hands for today. Not all today, but just for a little bit longer. Yes. Oh, 2 unread messages. Okay. Never mind. It was just a glitch. Guys, we have 8 people. If you guys could tap the screen, let's try to get to 500 likes. That would be awesome. TikTok also pushes the algorithm more. I've been obsessed with this song, Paralyzed by Suko. Who else has been addicted to this song? SDC. We're gapping up from the close. Where are we going right now? We're at 5%. Thank you for the likes. Thank you for the likes. I'm not a huge fan. I don't see any news. So we're also CRSR. Thank you for the follow. CRSR. Walking away. Gap down significantly. Not significantly, but yeah, I mean, it did gap down pretty significantly. We're down 4%. Well, I don't know why that is for CRSR. That's unfortunate. But there's not much support unless it's around like 27. I don't want to break 27 for SER. Yeah, 27 would be a nice support. What was the news? Why is it coming down like that? That's unfortunate. But I still have a price target of around, I think we could see a head and shoulder or inverse head and shoulders patterns. We come down a little bit. I don't want to break 2650 though within the next few days. If it does come down that low that fast, I want to see, then we can see a head and shoulders pattern, then we can see it back up to 34.35. Thank you for the likes. 143 likes. Thank you. We're so close to our goal of 500. What's your thoughts on KMI? Let's go ahead and look at that first. I don't know anything fundamental about it, so might have a double bottom potentially, or just increasing volume to the downside. I'm not a fan of that. I want to see a break off this downtrend with the move higher. If we don't break the downtrend and we make a new low, where are we going? We have room down to 1550. Then if we break that, again, down to 14 and then 1350. So there's really not much. We have a light resistance at 1450, a right support, but if we do break to the upside, where could we potentially go? If we do enter here, I mean, I think we have room back up to, again, those previous highs, maybe around 17 bucks, and 18, and then again, that $19 price target for KMI. And LUV. No idea what breaks. Should I sell some? Really, it's up to you and your trade plan and how you wanna go. I mean, hold on, I'll look at it in a sec. I'm gonna do LUV again, or do it, and then I'll go jump back to it. So we made a higher low here, broke above the 90 EMA. We're still above the 9 and 20 EMA, which is what I like to see. We had increasing volume to the downside, which is what I don't want to see. So really, in the next few days, anything can really happen, but we are kind of forming maybe a fallen wedge pattern. We might be able to break to the upside and then go up to 54.55. Let's go back to crowd CRSR. I would say, I mean, it really depends. I don't know your entry and where, if it's too bad. I mean, for CRSR, if you're looking, I really don't know where you should sell. I mean, because I don't know your entry and I don't know how long you're willing to hold. Because if you're looking to hold a while, I think there's a good potential for CRSR to come back up to 30, 35 by the end of the year. But it could very easily drop to the downside. Yes, thank you guys so much. Is there anything about Robinhood bother? Can you please let me know what's going on for that? I'm willing to hold for a while. Yeah, then I think you should hold. New subscriber, thank you so much. Thank you. Is it anything about Robinhood? Brother, can you please let me know what's going on for that? Robinhood, like the stock, or like something's wrong with Robinhood? I think we're going to see a red day today for Robinhood. We just don't have the volume, and I think it's decreasing to, no, it's increasing, but the spread is also small. I mean, Wix, I don't expect it to continue much higher today. Yeah, and the pre-market's also showing that as well. My average 31. I think you'll be able to break even or make some money on it if you just hold. Oh. So let's go ahead and go back to ZIVO. What's going on there? Again, look, we're just dying off. It's just not something that we like to see. Not something that we like to see. Can you see my watch list? Yes, you can. Then we have EDSA break, and then we're just kind of moving. Nice retest with the continuation move. Since we have very high volume on if this closes like this, that's not what we want to see. Expect a reversal here. Now that we have that, we can go ahead and draw our next trend line. I don't like it off the wicks. Let's draw it off. Not a fan. Not a fan of the wicks, of the trend line that's off the wicks. 744 likes. Thank you guys so much. CRSR, you said? Bro, VSTM. Let's look at VSTM. It's on the watch list, but it's just kind of meh right now. So we're gonna wait. It's still on the watch list though. It still has good. It's still moving pretty significantly. Bro, you said VSTM. I'm so confused what you mean. I know that's on the watch list. That's been on the watch list. I was just looking at other stocks for other people. And let's go ahead and take a peek at some, Bitcoin. Let's see what happens with Bitcoin. I mean, I've been telling you guys it will drop significantly, really fast. But, I mean, I've been waiting for it to come bounce. I'm not touching it until at 42, 42.20. And it barely just bounced on it, like right to it. So if you were able to get in that with a limit order, congrats. Congrats, congrats, congrats. But I think that was a bear trap to the downside, and I think we can continue higher for Bitcoin. So I'm excited for that. And right now we're just sitting on our hands, not really doing much. I mean, waiting for things to kind of fire up. Things are already pretty fired up, but we're just giving it time. So we have really nothing else on our scanner. So I'm gonna go ahead and sift through our options watch list. So if you want to get that, I'm not going to talk about that just because it's a lot and I don't want to repeat myself many times. So if you want to come to the YouTube and then copy the watch list, you can. ZIVO and ED, yes, those are both on the watch list. Right now we're just ZIVO doesn't have any news. EDSA does have really good news with positive results from a COVID treatment. So yeah. But right now we're going to take a peek at our swing trading. Okay, I hate that. So nothing really on AMD. AMC, nothing really popping up. Not a fan. I think that we have room down to 38, increasing volume to the downside. CrowdStrike, not a fan. Not a really good setup at the moment. Don't really see much. So we're gonna wait for a proper reversal. Maybe a bounce off the trend line. SQ. Man, if I held my calls, I would be up a stupid amount. I bought calls back in here. Oh, I have bad connection right now. You have SE again, filling that gap and then immediately getting rejected. AXAP looking for the bounce. Airbnb, nothing. Coinbase. I want Coinbase. I want Coinbase stock to go to fucking zero. Fuck Coinbase. Coinbase is absolutely dog shit. They're working with the government right now too. They want to potentially sell they're basically selling all of our data, all of our transactions, everything to the government so they can keep better track of it. And that's not what. Oh, and there's another Biden tax plan, a Biden administration tax plan that wants to tax unrealized gains. So if you buy, let's say you buy Tesla at $100, goes up to $900 or whatever the fuck it is right now, and you don't sell, you still only have one share, you made like $600, he still wants to tax that. But you haven't sold yet. Unrealized capital gains. So you haven't actually gotten that money yet, and he wants to tax it before you get your money. God, that's so, that's stupid. That's going to disrupt the whole entire financial ecosystem with that law. Real estate, crypto, stocks, everything's going to be destroyed pretty much. You're not going to be able to make a good amount of money because he's just going to take it. Not even him, it's just the administration. Will it go through? I'm not too sure. But I hope not. And if it does, there's going to be a lot of outrage, and I'm going to be a part of that. Fuck yeah. Fuck yeah, baby. It's Friday, baby. Fuck yeah, baby. All right. Guys, we're at 750 likes. Let's get to 1,000. Let's get to 1,000. You're still on the live stream. Let's get to one. Let's get one like. One like on the live stream on YouTube. And right now, nothing's really popping off. We're just waiting and watching. Let's see what Josh has to say.
Well, that right, but the biggest thing that we need to take away from the press release is announcing
positive phase 2 data. That's the keyword, right? That is what really generates a lot of traction and a lot of interest with these stocks, right? Are these keywords. Again, we just looked at our hot keyword cheat sheet, right? Phase 2 data is a 3-star keyword. So again, they're announcing positive phase 2 data here on SYBX. That's why the stock right now is currently up 26%, trading 1.2 million shares. On average, it trades 200,000 shares. So we do have a lot of attention here, right? We do have high relative volume. There is definitely some activity here with SYBX, and this stock here.
Turn on my mic and turn off my audio. So again, guys, there's another. Oh, he's pretty loud. We have SYBX. Another one on our watch list. Kind of moving, so that's what we want to see. What's the news for SYBX? Show potential benefit. Phase 1 and 2 studies. So that's pretty good. That's very good for SYBX. The float is it's a medium float, so it can move fairly quickly. Let's go ahead and look at our watch list. So we have our daily chart. We have support at 335. We bounced off that. We room up to 450, a previous high. That's a huge supply zone that we have to watch out. And then, I mean, break over 450. We're coming up to $5. Yeah, I think so as well. I think $6 is a good price target for SYBX. It's a medium float. So. Oh, it's dumping. It dumped really quick. Dumped 8% in 3 minutes. If that, we're having decreasing volume. We could see a head and shoulders pattern here, which is what we don't want to see. So we want to break this previous high. I don't like that wick. Let's go ahead and look at our previous, see what happens. So, I really don't see much here. I mean, we have this long wick, which creates a supply zone, and that's exactly what our demand zone. Oh, supply zone. Fuck me. I'm still getting used to that. I'm still trying to learn supply and demand zones with supply and demand candles. Supply and demand zones are just support and resistance, but then you get into candlesticks, supply and demand, and that's a little harder. Looking at that break, looking for this. See increase in volume here. We could break to the upside of 9 and then the 950. We have around 23 minutes left till the market opens. So again, we're pretty close. We're just sitting on our hands. We have a lot of buying coming in for SYBX. Bouncing off the 20 EMA. ZIVO again. Again, this is something that I don't like. I'm not a fan. if I'm looking to jump in on a play, I want to see a long wick to the downside, not break, ideally not break 539, and then really high volume with a doji candle. That will give us a good confirmation that, you know, that buyers are now in control, that there's more demand. Hey, my life, fake. Imagine have no rights. They took it in a box. Yay. I'm confused. Who took your rights away? And what rights are you talking about? Your life's not fake. You're important to a lot of people, man. I don't know if that's what you meant by that, but just know that you're important. You're important to yourself. Your main priority is yourself. Taking great care of yourself is, I think, a religion. I take great care of myself, and I can take more, but you gotta think of it as like a religion. Like, you gotta live by it. And you can make, like, you can physically, I don't know how you guys are feeling about this, but you can make your own religion and live by it. But it takes a lot of work. Like, you have to structure. And structure is what makes happy people. Religion is structure. You pray, basically meditation. You go to church. You study the book. You get structure from the Bible. So if you create structure in your life, you will have that same aspect and the same happiness that religion gives you. Not saying religion's fake, not saying anything about religion, because religion is great for a lot of people. But I'm just saying, you don't need, if it's hard for you to believe in religion, then you can easily make something else happen for you. And right now we're just kind of, again, we're sitting back waiting for the right opportunity. Let's look at ZYBX in the past. Gap up significantly, holds a lot of its profits, gaps up, gives it all back. Gaps up, gives it all back. Gaps up, holds and gives a lot back though. Runs, gives a lot back. Gaps up, gives a lot back. Guys, we're at 750 likes. Let's get to 1,000. Let's get to 1,000. I really appreciate it. TikTok also pushes the stream more. If we break over 928 on EDSA, we are going to move up to 950. Let's go ahead and look at our NASDAQ level 2. I'm moving you guys over a little bit. We look at our NASDAQ level 2 and absolutely broke. I was moving my phone and missed the break, but we are holding it now. I would like to hold that with increasing volume. I want to close near the high. We had a big buyer at 940. He got filled. He was trying to buy 14,000 shares. Or 1,400 shares, excuse me. We're just ripping to the upside. And there it is. We broke over that level and came up to 50 like we were talking about. Now we have decreasing volume, but with smaller spread. We don't want this to close like this because we're going to continue to come down and retest the trend line. stopping volume. I think we're gonna continue. I think we're gonna see reversal here, maybe down to 916. I don't want to see. I want to see it hold 920 actually. EDSA. Should I buy in this dip or wait for EDSR? Yeah, what stock? Really no news on SDC. EDSA, come back retested the 9 EMA. Decreasing volume though to the upside, so. Increasing volume, decrease. Look, there's the pump. Want to see a slight pullback, and if we break over 640, really, if we break over 640, we don't have much resistance until 7. So yeah, if we break up the VWAP, we bring up to 7, which is 8%. I would like to see I'd like to see a washout long and then back up to 7. If we can wash out to around $5, 540, we might be able to catch a quick move back up to 640. So this is quick, very risky if you take it. You get 370 if it comes down to 540. Forex. No, I don't really do Forex, my man. Thank you for the follow. Thank you for the follow. Again, guys, we're so close. Let's get to 1,000 likes. We're already listening to Josh because I use his scanners and I also like Josh. And I'm also a leader and mentor inside of Alpha. So why would I not? And, that's my main community. And I like knowing what our community's looking at and seeing what they're doing, according to Josh. Because, again, Josh is a better trader than me. I'm not going to deny that. Josh is a way better trader than me. But, so I can learn from him, and then also I can understand what he's thinking about the market, what our community's thinking about the market. So it's just a little bit more data that I can take into account. What are you stocking? Right now, I'm not really stocking on anything. I'm really just watching, sitting back. If you want to see my watch list and trade with me, come to the YouTube, links in bio, or just look up Stock Talk Trades on YouTube. I'm going to post another crypto update today because we are seeing a big drop. And again, I mean, we hit right on the mark. I said I'm not going to touch it until around 42. It came down to 42.5. So, oh, and we're back down to 42.6. Back up. It's very choppy right now. It moves really quick. We have around 14 minutes left, 13 minutes left till market open. I use Robinhood for stocks and Coinbase for crypto, but I'm interested in learning how to be a real trader. Yes, so if you're interested in being a real trader, I'm going to give you both the free option and there's obviously paid, you'll get more, but let's go over and talk about the free option. So either you can come watch me, you can come trade with me, you can trade the scanners that I find, or you can watch Josh. Look up Alpha Day Trading on YouTube. You can watch Josh stock. Well, he'll turn off the free stream at like 9:30 or 10 o'clock, and so there's the free way. Get his watch list, get his scanners, and kind of watch how he analyzes the market, and you'll be a better trader. Watch how I analyze the market, and reading books on how to day trade for a living, being a simulator for a couple months while you're learning. And now for the what costs money, you can I would suggest Alpha Day Trading, just because we are the only community that I know of, like on TikTok, that actually focuses on education. We have alerts, but we really don't focus on alerts. We focus on education. We do live lessons every single day. We do live question and answers every day. We cover every single reason why we miss our entries sometimes, because we are explaining to you guys how we enter how this trade plays out and what we're looking for, and we'll miss our entries. Thank you for the likes. Thank you for the likes. Morgan Stanley says he's looking more likely stocks fall destructive outcome for bull run. Yes, I do too. I think stocks are about to. Let's go and look at the SPY. SPY. Oh, we broke out of the falling wedge with increasing volume. That is, to me, confirmation that we are now entering a potential bear market for the next couple weeks to months for the stock market. I would not, if we go ahead and take a low, do a Fibonacci retracement over the whole I think we'll see a correction back to $400. Now from the high, that's a 10% correction, which is not crazy. I mean we could potentially even come back even farther down to 370, which is 18%, which is what this headline is on CNBC. So I think we'll see a nice crack. I'm also going to update on that for the SPY. It's not looking good. Will do. Thanks for the advice. No problem, my man. Hey, and if you're actually looking to pull the trigger on actually joining the community and taking your trading to the next level, I can definitely hit you up with a discount if you're interested. Like where you can get the free Alpha Day Trading course that's worth $400. But if you just message me through TikTok, you can message me if you're interested, and I can hook you up with the free course. If like it's with the purchase of a plan though. But it's 30% off, 20% off, which is already 30% off. So you'll get a lot. You'll get a very good. And if anybody's interested in the discount, message me and we can talk about it and see if it's right for you. Sounds good. Yes, sir, my man. And again, Josh also does free live stream Fridays or something, free stream Fridays, where he does everything. He streams from like 9 a.m. to like lunchtime, and he does the lessons for free. So Fridays are also a very good opportunity to learn for free. So head over. And if he gets a lot of people on the live stream and a lot of likes on YouTube, then he'll go live for the whole day. So again, we're willing to give out information. You see all these discords out there only telling you guys how they make this money. Oh, I made this much money, and this is how much money you would have made if you followed our alerts. No. We focus on education way more than we focus on our alerts, which is why we're unique. I want to see a washout down to 560, 567. That's what I want to see. And then maybe a washout and then back to VWAP. If we get a good entry, 565. Back to VWAP, that's 12% right there. Then we break, if we break over 640, we're coming up to 7. So I think if we can catch a dollar move there, that would be very, very quick, very, very fast. And this is very low float, so this is very risky. Break out now if we snipe our entry, so we want to see it. We see it back down to 565. We're risking potentially here around, we're risking a low of 5, we're risking like 16 cents. And to potentially gain $1 or so or more. Might risk if I can get a good entry around 540. Or is 540, that's 5%. So I'm gonna really go in with not my full size, but with 300 shares and look for the move higher. Thank you for the follow. Guys, we have 5 minutes left till market open. Question. Didn't see it. No. We had really high volume. I don't like that. A lot of sellers were entering the market. I think we're going to see a washout. Boom. There it is. That's the power of volume. Dropped 7% just right there. That's a volume price analysis. Yep, I want to see a washout. I want to see a washout. Last time it gapped up significantly, it ran. It ran, then gave everything back. And then this is just very choppy. Gaps up, runs, gives everything back. Gaps up, gives everything back. I want to see a washout now down to around 50 cents. Then I'm risking around 10 cents. Crypto on a stick dropped. T, yes. Crypto's been ripping to the downside. So I'm going to do another crypto analysis on my YouTube later today. So go hit the link in my bio and subscribe to get that. Guys, we're almost to our goal of 1,000 likes. Let's get there. We're at 760 likes right now. We have a minute left till market open. Yes, thank you guys for the likes. We're at 860. Thank you, thank you. Thank you. We're close to 1,000. 910. Woo! SYBX, that's on the watch list. That's moving. With, yeah, they had good benefits for the phase 1 and 2 studies. That's good. Yes, we hit 1,000 likes. Thank you. Our goal now is 2,000. Hell yeah. Thank you guys so much. All right, guys. Market's about to open. 30 seconds left. Let's get hyped. Let's get ready. We have ZIVO. 4 seconds left. Here we go. Looking for the washout down to 550. If we come down to 550, let's see what happens. We want it to come down. I have my limit orders at 552, 553. I haven't, well, I don't have them in yet, but I'm watching them. We're ripping. I don't want to see it rip to the upside. I want to see it rip to the downside right now. If it rips up to 650, then this is not a good washout long. But it could be a potential good red to green move if this does close red. EDSA, nice washout to 918. Now we're red. I want to see a red to green move. If we break over that today's high, we're going to rip to the upside. I want to see a red to green move, come down to around 550, see a double bottom. If we see that, then we can potentially catch maybe a dollar move here. EDSA, very good news. It's ripping to the upside. Did not hold that 984 level, which is what we don't want to see. So we got to pay attention that the markets and that traders are not taking things long at the moment. So we want to see ZIVO hold 550. We hold 550. If we break 550, I'm not touching ZIVO. SYBX, nothing crazy. Again, it's okay if you don't make trades right at market open. Okay. We have I want to see increasing volume now. I want to start to see increasing volume with a smaller spread. We don't want to see this break 550. If it breaks 550, then it's going to continue lower. Now we see increase in volume. We're going to see a bigger increase in volume with a longer. Don't want to see that. Don't want to see that. And it's pumping. And it's pumping. I did not want to see that. And got rejected at the top. Not like what I was seeing there. Now we're going to see a lot of volume pop in if we break over 625. There it is. We should see more volume pop in. Yep. But it's getting ripped. It's getting absolutely rejected. So I'm seeing a lot of stocks get rejected. So we got to see more of, instead of a scalping play, we got to be more of a just a burner that's just moving to the upside slowly. We don't want to catch a move just because we see that the market is not. We broke over 10, gave everything back. We don't want to see that. Don't like that long wick. EDSA kind of not moving. Might be a bull pennant here. Don't like bull pennants, so I don't trade them. We're gonna see a lot of volume pop in over 7 or 695. Break over that 839 high. We're gonna see a lot of room. I'm gonna move you guys more. I'm moving you guys right there. And we had a big seller. That big seller's gone. I don't know where he was, but he was trying to. There he is. There he's starting to get filled. Buyers are starting to take him out. He's taken out. I think we have room higher. There it is. But now it's turning a lot red. That's why I don't trade bull pennants. Boom. It's not it's not a textbook bull pennant, but still. Nice pivot low. Decreasing volume though. And then we have VATE. In 3, 2, 1. It's oh nope, it didn't break the high like I thought it would. At 714, we immediately broke that. We're continuing higher. We have room to the upside more. Broke over 732. Oh my god, the SPY gap down significantly down to 435. I think we're going to see a bullish move from the SPY, honestly. I think we're going to close this gap back up to 41. 767 for ZIVO. Now we have increasing volume with a smaller spread on the 5-minute. I do not like to see that. ZIVO, decreasing volume to the downside. Want to see another third candle, another minute where it's kind of small vol. I honestly want to see a very low spread with high volume. Then look for the move back up to those highs, and then eventually back to $8. The halt level's at 857. Nice pivot low, or yep, pivot low. You can get 270 in the play. Not a fan of that though. Don't break that low. There, broke it. Not want to see that. Decreasing volume to the downside. YBX, nothing crazy. Right now, the top two stocks to watch are EDSA and then, oh, not anymore, ZIVO. A nice supply zone. I want to see a parent candle form in this zone. We see a parent candle form in this zone, then we could potentially... Okay, that's stupid. We could potentially see it back up to around 722 for an 8% gain. Man, I wanted to buy it at $7, but no, I was close. I wanted to. I wanted to grab it. There's a pivot low. That's unfortunate. Could have been up 20 cents on the play, 20 something. Right now, if you got to enter, you'd risk 6%, 5%, so I don't like that. Is the pivot low, which is what we like to see. Breaks over that high. Breaks over 775. We have room up to 830, 840. It is struggling. There's really nothing crazy. I see a double top here. We don't want to see a double top. SYBX. Yep, that's on the watch list. It's kind of moving up. Don't like the price action right now. Oh.